Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wrestling Experience. My name is Earl Cole, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the streams. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to Twitter. And of course, we are live on the Hardcore Sports Network. We are live on their YouTube channel, their Twitter channel, and of course their Twitch channel. 6 different platforms we are live on here tonight for you on the Wrestling Experience as we debut here on the Hardcore Sports Network. And I am so excited to be here tonight to be with you because we have an exciting guest. I did send him the link and I hope he'll join us. Drew on the Beat. Drew on the Beat will be here and he's going to help me dissect the AEW Dynamite show that took place last night. Lucas Holloman, hey, how are you? Hit that like button. Hit the like button on my YouTube channel as well as the Hardcore Sports Network. I greatly appreciate it. Nate Shift Randy, what's up? How are you tonight? And again, like I said before, Miss Ken, yo, see that smack? Yes, hit that like button. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to congratulate everyone um, who joined us last Monday night for inaugural telecast here on the Hardcore Sports Network. We got nearly 80 views for the Hardcore Sports Network and on the Raw Watch Along. Nearly 80 views. So I want to thank everyone who joined us on the Hardcore Sports Network. We're going to do it again this Monday night, and we hope that you'll join us for that telecast as the Triple H era continues. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be discussing AEW Dynamite. AEW Dynamite last night, ladies and gentlemen, took place from Columbus, Ohio. It was the AEW's debut. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about that and so much more. Again, like I said before, I'm waiting on my guest Drew on the Beat. Is supposed to be here, and hopefully he will come in. If not, we will just carry on with the show. Again, like I said before, if you want to follow me on Instagram, that is Earl C99. Twitter is WWE Earl C on Twitter. That's WWE Earl C on Twitter. Mackenzie TV, what's up? How are you? Hit that like button. Hit everyone in the chat. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen, and subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. AK Eagles, what's happening? Welcome aboard, sir. Hit that like button. Thank you very much. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button on the Hardcore Sports Network. Follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports Network and of course, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to their YouTube channel and follow them on Twitch. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are streaming over 6 different platforms here tonight. Not only on not only on my Twitter channel, but also on the Hardcore Sports channel. Normal guy, what's up? Hit that like button. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard, everyone, to the Wrestling Experience. Tonight, we are going to be talking about AEW Dynamite. AEW Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen, took place, like I said last night, in Columbus, Ohio, and we're going to talk about that. We're also gonna let you all know that the Raw Watch Along will continue as the Triple H era continues this Monday night on the network. So don't forget to tune into that. And for most of you who don't know, most of you who don't know the announcement, on the second hour of Raw, we are going to be doing, ladies and gentlemen, the MLB scores. So look for that on Monday night. We're going to be doing the MLB scores on the second hour of Monday Night Raw. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still waiting on my guest, Drew at the Beat. If he's not here, well, we're just going to proceed with the proceedings. Um, what did everybody thought of AEW Dynamite last night? What did you think of it? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. What did you think of the show? What did you think of the show? What did you like? What did you didn't like? Um, so, um, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this for a second. The Elite last night. Adam Cole returned to AEW Dynamite last night, and of course, he talked about his friends, the Young Bucks, and everything else. But then something strange happened. Adam Cole turned on the Elite. He attacked the Bucks, and who came out to save the Bucks but an unlikely hero in the former of the AEW Championship, Hangman Adam Page. The former AEW champion Hangman Adam Page came to the rescue of the Bucks. What does this mean? What does this mean going forward? What does this mean? Um, I'll tell you what this means. I think we're going to get the we're going to get Adam Cole and Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly taking on the Young Bucks and of course Hangman Adam Page. I have a feeling that's happening at All Out. I have a feeling that's going to happen at All Out, and I think that is going to be nothing short of sensational. So, apparently, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think my guest Drew on the Beat is going to join us here tonight. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on with the show, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on the show itself, AEW Dynamite. I thought the show was great. I thought the show was fantastic. We saw some great sequence in the matches. Um, I think from top to bottom, it was a good show. You could see the build towards All Out is starting to take shape with certain feuds and everything else. So let's just talk about this for a second. Let's talk about this. Let's go back and talk about Hangman Adam Page. Let's talk about Hangman Adam Page for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Hangman Adam Page came out and saved the Young Bucks last night in the segment where Adam Cole attacked the Bucks. This was this was vicious. Adam Cole was almost going to destroy the knee of one of the of the Bucks, and then all of a sudden, here comes Hangman Adam Page. Um, I think what they're trying to do here is they want to pull that trigger that what every fan wanted to see. Um, I know that everybody wanted to see Kenny Omega go against the be with the Bucks to go against Cole and Fish and O'Reilly, but that's not happening. So they needed something to do here. So what they ultimately did was they they put together Hangman Adam Page, and I I don't have any. I have no issues with it. I had no issues with this whatsoever. Um, I thought this was a great move by Tony Khan, knowing that Omega is not coming back anytime soon. He's still recovering from surgery. He's still on the shelf, and we needed something. The fans were clamoring for this to happen, so they needed somebody in the interim. And who else but the former AEW championship, AEW's champion Hangman Adam Page. So Page comes to the rescue of the Young Bucks. Now, what does this all mean? Well, I mean, it could mean a lot of things here. We could have, you know, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson say, you know, I don't need your help. I don't need your help. We don't need your help. We're going to deal with this. Or they're going to say, well, this may be strange bedfellows, but let us come together and take out Cole, Fish, and O'Reilly for what they did to us on Dynamite. So that is something that needs to be addressed, and that is something that needs to be watched. I I think it's fantastic. I think it. I think this is great. This is great. Um. So so then so I think that this feud is great. Another feud that is great. Um. Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks. Um. Taz officially came out last night and says that he is done with Team Taz. He is officially done with Team Taz. He has dissolved the Team Taz, and he wishes Hook the best of luck. He wished Ricky Starks the best of luck, and he wished Starks good luck. So with all of that with all of that proclamation, with that proclamation, Powerhouse Hobbs was in the ring last night, and he decimated his opponent. Starks comes out. They go at it. This is a feud that's going to get lit, and I think it's going to happen at All Out. Powerhouse Hobbs attacked Ricky Starks last Wednesday night on Dynamite, leaving him laying, showing the heel turn for Powerhouse Hobbs, and the babyface turn for Ricky Starks. I have no issues with this. I have no issues with this. I think that this is great. It serves purpose with the feud. It lits the fuse of the feud. I think that they're going to take their time with this feud. I think they're going to have all the great nuances of the feud. And I think this is absolute. I think that this is absolutely fantastic. This is fantastic. Again, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I had no issues with this whatsoever. Um, I don't know how you all feel about it. I can't speak to you. I can't speak for you on it, but I have no issues with this feud. I think this feud is fantastic. This feud is absolutely fantastic. So, with all of that being said, ladies and gentlemen, um, yeah, so he chases out of the ring. Another thing that's happening, another feud that's happening. There's a lot of things building up towards All Out. Um, it is Wardlow defending the TNT title. Yeah, against. Uh, yeah, so Wardlow, he hasn't been on TV for a long time. You know, ever since Wardlow won that TNT title, it's not been prominent. It hasn't been prominent on AEW television until last night. Wardlow came out. And he went after the man known as Jay Lethal, with Sanjay Dutt and Ranjan Singh. So I think we know what's going to happen now. Battle of the Belts. Um, he's going to defend that TNT title against Mr. Lethal, with Sanjay Dutt and Ranjan Singh in the corner. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but Grand Rapids better get ready. Grand Rapids, Michigan will be the site for Battle of the Belts #3. Um, so that is one feud. Christian took on Matt Hardy. Christian took on Matt Hardy last night, and again, I had no issues with this. But let me just say something. Let me just say something here. The Hardys need to stop wrestling. They need to stop wrestling. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy are two men who should look themselves and I don't want to say this about these two, because I grew up a Hardy Boy fan. I did. I mean, their high flying styles, their reckless movements, their whirling dervish kind of a wrestling took a toll on them. It took a toll on them, and it shows the years and years of wear and tear in the ring. They can't walk. Matt Hardy can barely walk. And you can clearly see that he's in some kind of pain and grimace on his face. You can see it. You can plainly see it on his face. That he's in pain, that he's in some kind of duress. Um, I think it's time that the Hardys look themselves in the mirror and just know that this ain't good. You can be a trainer. You could you could train the wrestlers that are out there that are still green, and help them connect them with the audience, and help them be superstars in the ring, and know that they're not going to they're not going to put the fans asleep. Because I think this is time. I think this is time for them to retire at this point. Okay. Um, so apparently, my guest Drew at the Beat is still at work, and he's getting off in 50 minutes. So I don't think he'll be joining us here tonight. But I hope to reschedule him at some time. I think our communications got a little crossed, and I do apologize to my audience. Um, so I'm going to reschedule him. I'm going to reschedule him and everything else. I tried to comment on your channel. I think I'm hidden. I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. The TV. I'm not sure what happened. Um, Maybe if you can switch from the Hardcore Sports Network to my channel, maybe you can do that. But anyway, I thank you. I thank you for your comment. Um, so, um, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so the Hardys are going to. They need to retire. I, and that's all I got to say about that. It it is not the it, they're just not the same. They're not the same group. They're not the same team that they used to be, and they have to get used to that. Um, so let's just talk about Jay Lethal and Orange Cassidy for a second. Jay Lethal's match with Orange Cassidy was great. I, a lot of people may not like Orange Cassidy, but I had said to myself, I said, you know what? He's good. Orange Cassidy, he's really good. Um, yeah. So Orange Cassidy is I love Orange Cassidy. He's very entertaining. He's very serious in the ring. Jay Lethal's another person that you just with Runjin Singh with that Rudjin Singh and Sanjay Dutt in his corner. But him and Wardlow are on a collision course, and I think that is going to happen at Battle of the Belts. It is for the TNT title. Thunderstorm took on Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. Another good match. Great match. It was there for what it was. I didn't have any issues with this match whatsoever. I thought that the match was good. It had good fluidity. Both women brought it. Um, there was no botchy watchy, no glitchy witchy in the match. I thought it was okay. I thought it was great. Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker, they worked well together as a tag team. But let me ask you guys in the chat. Let me ask you guys something. Is Britt Baker becoming? Is Britt Baker? Hold on 1 second. I have to do this on my show. I forgot to do this on my show. It is Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Yeah. So DMD. Is Britt Baker becoming like a Charlotte Flair? That's what some people are saying. She's the Charlotte Flair. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I see that. But anyway, Britt and Jamie got the win over the Thunderstorm. Again, it was a good match. It was a great match. Lethal and Orange. I thought. Um, so let's see what we got here. Let's just move on. Yeah. Um, as I said, Matt Hardy versus Christian. Good match. Hardy can hardly walk anymore. I don't know why they keep putting him out there. I don't know why they put him on display. But anyway, I digress. Um, Christian Cage wins the match over the Hardy. Afterwards, he runs away because here comes Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy wants his hands on Christian Cage. Christian Cage keeps running from him. This feud is great. I have no issues with this feud. I think the feud, the little nuances, the little soups in the feud, I think that's great. I had said last night, and shout out to Mitch Kofsky. Shout out to Mitch Kofsky because last night I was on his AEW watch along where next I believe he's going to be doing that next week. Um, but I had said last night on Mishkovsky's watch along that I think that Christian Cage and Jungle Boy should be a steel cage match. The only reason why I said a steel cage match is because in this way Christian Cage cannot run. He cannot run. He cannot hide the the from Jungle Boy. Um, so pardon me. Long day at work today. Sorry. Um, Satnam Singh. I call him Ranjan Singh, but it's Satnam Singh. I'm sorry. Apologize for that. Um, so so then we have that. I already said about Powerhouse Hobbs. He was in action last night. The Undisputed Elite. I talked about that promo and how that is going to get set up. So let us go to the main event. The main event was Chris Jericho versus Wheeler Yuta. Now the match. If Will Yuta wins this match, okay. If he wins this match, he will take on John Moxley next week on AEW Dynamite from Minneapolis, Minnesota's Target Center, and it is known as Quake by the Lake. I know Mishkovsky's in the chat, and he loves when I say that. Quake by the Lake, mm, ladies and gentlemen. And so the match was great. I had no issues with the match. The match was fantastic. Um, Jericho wins the match, and he was going to destroy Yuta, but all kinds of people came into the ring to save Yuta, and again, like I said before, and I say it again, um, the match was good. I loved the match. It was a lot of fun. So Ren Jones took on Powerhouse Hobbs, as I said before. Ricky Starks was in the ring, and he they cut a promo. They cut a knee promo. Um, Miro cut a promo last night, and his recent issues with the House of Black promises to reveal himself soon. Um, so let's talk about this for a second before we go to the main event. The Acclaim took on the Gun Club in a dumpster match. Now, here's how the dumpster match works. You've got to take your opponent and you got to dump them in a dumpster. The match was okay. It was quick, though I have to admit, but it was okay. I had no issues with it whatsoever. The Acclaim then after the match pushed the dumpster with the Gun Club inside the dumpster and pushed them off the stage. Parker and Menard accompanied the Wizard Chris Jericho last night, and Yuta's teammate of the Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli, was there as well. The referee tosses out the 2.0 out of the match and then banning them from ringside, preventing any cheating on Chris Jericho. Well, you know, Chris Jericho likes to cheat. That's a heel. So, um, Jericho wins the match over Yuta. He wins the match over Yuta. So next week we're going to have Chris Jericho taking on the one and the only John Moxley for the interim AEW Championship. And that's all happening next week in Minneapolis, Minnesota for Quake by the Lake. So, folks, that's AEW Dynamite. That was AEW Dynamite. Um, Great show, great stuff. Um, so I enjoyed the show. I don't know how you all felt about it. Um, so again, like I said, for Dee Dee, how are you? Hit that like button, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, hit that like button. Um, so yeah, so that's gonna do it for my show, ladies and gentlemen. Right here for AEW Dynamite. We hope that you will join us next time on the Wrestling Experience. Again, like I said before, and I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back live here for the Wrestling Experience on Monday night. We're going to be back Monday night, and we're going to be doing the Raw Watch Along. The Raw Watch Along. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network, like their videos, like their content. And if you want to see UFC, football, basketball, base, they got it all here at Hardcore Sports. Every genre, not every not every but they have sports here for you here on the Hardcore Sports Network. And again, like I said, follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports and on Twitter Hard Sports and on Twitter. Of course, follow them on Instagram. Follow them, of course, on Twitch. And we are live on their Twitch channel. So, again, like I said before, folks, and I'll say it again, this has been fun for me. I am so glad to be here on the Hardcore Sports Network. And of course, like I said, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate it. And please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and of course, you can always find me on Facebook as well. Again, like I said before, this has been a truly blessing month. The last 2 months have been very blessing for me. I am very blessed at all the blessings that I have gotten so far. And this has been a prominent journey for me here on the Wrestling Experience. So, folks, that's going to do it for my show tonight. I do apologize. My guest, Drew on the Beat, could not be here tonight. He is currently at work, stuck at work, and work comes first. So I will reschedule him. I will let you know when he'll be back on the channel to make his debut. and we will get that straightened out behind the scenes. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I want to wish you all a very happy weekend. I will be back in cyberspace again for the wrestling experience on Monday night as we do the Monday night watch along. So, again, I'm Earl Cole, and thank you to everyone in the chat. Thanks to everyone. Hit the like button, uh, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. Good night, everybody.